Don't let your notes die out. You get a long note. You get a long note. Like, take a look at, this is by the beginning of the piece. This is measure 4, okay? Give it a little bit of a lift, a little crescendo. Sometimes I'm hearing people go, and it just ends, and there's no life in the end of the note. I might even give a little crescendo and then stop the note with my tongue at the end if I want a really even more dramatic release of the note. Hear that? Versus this. That's kind of a dead ending, right? You lose interest. It gets like, all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, this is kind of boring now. So, that long note. Hear that? Versus, like, what's that? Nothing happened. Like, it had great energy until I got to that B flat, the long note. And the reason it lost the energy is because I didn't do that little extra detail at the end, that little extra crescendo and the rhythmic release of the note at the end. Even though it's not marked in the part, the crescendo's not marked, but you know, it has to feel like it's moving forward constantly, like there is something great that's also going to be happening. As soon as you're done with this note, there's going to be something else. And so it has to feel like you've finished that phrase and now you're moving on to the next when you have those long notes. You know, a lot of these, for this style, for the bebop style, a lot of the phrases just end with a short note. Like that. Okay, and those are pretty easy to manage. You know, that short note is usually on an upbeat. You tongue it as you get to it and just make it crisp, and it works great. It's trickier when you end with a long note because you have to really know what to do with it. Okay, a little extra toward the end of it when you release it. All right, I hope you're enjoying the Facebook group. If you have other friends who play saxophone who'd like to join the group, just tell them about it and we'll get them in there. And if you'd like to try a Skype lesson, I have students in over 10 countries now, and we're having a ball with the lessons. And if you like the way that I'm explaining these things, I'd really love to meet you and help you get to the next level. I've got all kinds of great strategies for your practice sessions. And if you've been having trouble with chords or voice leading or technique, any of these things, I've spent so much time working on them that I have ways of doing it that you wouldn't probably think of or find anywhere else. But I have things that work for me, and if they work for me, I could explain it to you so that it can work for you as well. So I hope to meet some of you in private lessons in the future on Skype, and stay tuned for the next month's etude. We're going to choose it. I haven't chosen it yet, but it's going to be another one from Etudes 1. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again real soon. Take care.